Hello, Calvary Chapel, Old Town. My name is Gerardo Sanchez, and we're starting a new way to get to know each other, to interact, to know how you're doing at home during this time of quarantine. So we're gonna call these videos the Hanging Out with the Old Town.
Hi.
Hey Matthew, how are you?
Good.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Hey Bill.
Jumping. See, your kid.
Yeah, what have you guys been doing for fun?
Well, we've cheated. We bought tablets for the kids.
Ah,
So that helps kill a little bit of time. Billy built a fence outside, so we have some outside space now to play in, and that's made a huge difference. So we're not completely stuck inside.
I'm not going here to
So,
Don't touch it.
so I saw something from you guys. I want you guys to explain it to me because I was really confused. So where do you guys went?
Vacation.
Where do you guys go?
We were on vacation. Where we weren't really pretending to be somewhere specific, but we were on a beach somewhere with water. The kids were in their bathing suits.
When was this? I missed a day for some reason.
It was just in our front yard.
I know, but well, like what day of the week? I don't remember like such a day to be careless.
Saturday.
Yeah, because it was supposed to start raining on Sunday. So yeah, that was Saturday. And I said, like, every 10 minutes I was like, I need to take in the sunshine now because I know it's going to be hiding for...
Yeah. This is what you meant when you said we should do this when the kids are sleeping?
Yeah. I was like, I told Billy, I was like, he wants Benjamin to be in it, so we'll just do it.
What is your guys' favorite meal during these times? Do you guys like go with...
Yeah, Billy makes really, really good breakfast burritos with potatoes, bacon, eggs and cheese, and tapatio.
Nice.
They're incredible. I didn't used to eat breakfast burritos ever until...
You eat your burritos with no shirt.
Oh, no. No, I prefer to wear a shirt.
He really, when I was a kid, when my sister and I were little, my dad would set an old stereo. Well, I guess it wasn't old back then. It was probably a new stereo. And have a drink with the sunglasses on, hanging out in the sun, while my sister and I would just play in the sprinklers. And we thought it was like the best thing ever. And my dad's just chilling out in our backyard, like totally, enjoying himself. So when we were outside on Saturday, I was like, I need to recreate this photo for my dad so I could show him, he taught me something good about how to keep the kids entertained. So where was I going with that? Oh, that's why Billy took a shirt off, really, was to get a laugh out of my dad. And I was like, no, you should leave your shirt off. Enjoy the sun.
Do you guys go outside at all? Like beside your front yard or your backyard?
If I start to go crazy and like the kids are having a really hard time and everybody's fighting and nobody's happy, then yeah, I load them all up in the car and go drive a lap around the neighborhood. But that's it. That's it.
If you had to go out with your 3 kids for a walk, how you will hold them all 3? What is your technique? Like one in each arm and
Pray before I go and say, here you go. Hope it all works out. That's my life with 3 kids. Matthew and Rosie both have bikes and scooters, and Benjamin has a cool little push car. And up in our neighborhood, there's no driveways because it's all apartments, so it's just straight sidewalk on both cul-de-sacs around our apartment. So I don't have to worry about cars pulling out of driveways or anything. So the kids can go a little ways and...
This is so much fun for me. Like
Is it? I'm glad.
This side of the camera.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I think he's done.
Oh,
Hey, Matthew, Rosie,
hold
call
on.
Benjamin over to you.
Benjamin.
Go play with them.
I'm trying to find your phone.
I don't know.
Oh, you guys are busy people.
Where's Holly? Where's she?
Holly's right here. The whole crowd is here.
Hi. I miss you guys. We've been doing that. Oh my gosh.
Excitement in your head.
Hang on. Oh, I lost.
That was weird. Oh,
She
that's
started screen sharing.
this is just screenshot. Yeah.
Sharing, not shot.
Oh,
I see.
I lost you. I don't know how to get you back. Oh, there you are.
Well, just so you know, I'm seeing your screen, computer screen,
Oh. Oh, stop.
and I'm so glad it's not something else. Like another shirtless picture of Bill.
That's the only one I have. So, oh, I was gonna say, for Rosie's birthday when she turned 3, she got like 30 nail polish bottles, and it's fine. I was like, this is gonna be great. We're gonna have so much fun doing this. But she knows she can only have them when Benjamin is sleeping. So I have all my attention on this nail polish. But she has hidden them around our apartment, so I never know when she's gonna find one and open it up. Matthew has nail polish all over his body, on his toenails, on his leg. Yeah, right now. She got me on the back of the neck this morning with nail polish. So yeah.
Did you just ask when that happened?
Oh yeah, I didn't know she bombed everybody with nail polish.
Yeah. A lot of stuff happens when Billy's at work that I try and piece back together the apartment before he gets home, and I'm like, well, we had a great day.
So when Bill is at home, and you have 2 adults in the house. What just happened?
Billy just heard you say, so when Billy's at home, and he was like, oh no.
You got to wait for the question, Bill. When Bill is at home and there is 2 adults in the house is more messy or more organized? I like that question. This is my favorite.
I usually
Do the question again.
when we're both at home, is the house messier or cleaner?
Oh wow!
I think the house is clean when he gets home. Oh, Benjamin. The house is clean when he gets home, but then it just gets really messy again because we're hanging out and spending time with each other. And Billy's the one actually who makes dinner for us most of the days. He comes up with a lot better tasting food than I do. But messier.
I'm enjoying having fun watching you guys with Benjamin.
Watching the struggle.
Yeah. That's pretty what most of it is just a struggle.
Before we keep going, if you guys want to, why don't you share if you have something that happened to you during this week, like a verse or anything? Have you read something cool?
Yeah, something like, look at this. This is what gets brought to me right now. Rosie wants some iced tea, so here you go. You know, that's actually good because she'll try and do it all by herself, and I'll just walk into the kitchen and there's like sugar and iced tea on the floor and cups and like everything. Like she tries to do it herself and she won't ask me to help her. So I'm like, Rosie, you can have it, but please let me help you. No, she won't take help from me for anything. Anyway, one thing that I've been going back to this week is the women's ministry at our church is going through this book, The Armor of God.
Okay.
Heart to heart, and then we have our little blessing circles, twice a month. And the one, or not the one right before, but the month before all this stuff started happening, it was all about the shoes of peace. And there was just one. Of course, I lost it. Benjamin lost it. But it's Philippians 4, 6, and 7 that says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all comprehension, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." So that was like the main verse for this whole chapter of putting on the shoes of peace. And this little section right here says, we can't always control the kind of ground we're forced to march across. We may get a pink slip from our job. We may get a positive test result from the doctor. We may get an upsetting message from a friend. None of these, just like none of the emotional and relational things you've been personally experiencing, is easy to deal with. And the enemy will always try to take advantage of experiences like these to gain access to your life. But with the right shoes on, being the shoes of peace, you and I can be protected. Shalom, the familiar Hebrew word for peace, which permeates the Old Testament, does not refer to the absence of chaos, but rather to an overall deeply entrenched sense of harmony, health, and wholeness in the midst of chaos. In fact, true peace is best detected and measured against the backdrop of commotion and confusion. When instability abounds, yet you remain steadfast. When disappointment and confusion are near, yet you're still capable of walking with spirit-infused confidence. Rosie. You're capable of walking with spirit-infused confidence, stability, and steadiness. That's how you know your feet are fitted with the preparation of the gospel of peace, a peace beyond comprehension. So that's just, I'm sorry, I know that was long.
No, that's cool.
That chapter of the book that we're going through, I've just been going back to over and over with that piece that even if we get sick, with Billy being at work and we're providing childcare for one of my friend's kids so she can still work. So there's just little things.
Shalom. Shalom. Keep the shalom going.
In the midst of chaos.
Right.
I know, trying to read it's so funny. As soon as I try to read my Bible and like sit down to do it or sit down and do anything, everyone's like, climb, climb, climb. But I could leave my Bible right here on the counter and just have it open and like casually like just like walk over and look like I'm doing something at the counter, you know, and the kids are like, oh, whatever, she's doing something. But if I sit down in a chair like this, like to read something, it's like they're all over me. I have to be stealthy about it.
But you know what? Yeah, with all this time that we've been talking, I can see that you get tired. How you consider to have more kids?
Yeah.
Okay. You like it. You like it. Oh, okay. We won't tell they were.
Really, yeah. I would love to have more kids. Bye, Nikki.
Bye, have a good night. Oh.